Hi, welcome to the Holly Gray and Grim Reaper Judgment channel. Today I'm going to pose all you Europeans, Americans, Australians, or all countries in the so-called Western world or civilizations the following questions. Can you women see yourself covering up for the sake of Islam? Can you see yourselves losing your culture, way of life, or your rights, especially women, because your governments are allowing illegal migrants into the country on the so-called basis or brainwashed idea of tolerance? Diversity? All those who supports these ideas, these sickening ideologies should be deported back with a lot of them. Those Muslims, whether black, brown, or whatever color, should be rocketed back to their countries of origin. Whether men, women, and children, it doesn't matter. All in the name of tolerance. Europe is slowly turning from the European Union into the Muslim Union, the United Arab Emirates or United Arab Europeans. Would you even still be able to call yourselves Europeans? That I doubt. Neither the Jews are innocent. They secretly support Muslims and their agendas, just like the Muslims support them. You can't trust anyone, not even yourself. But those you should definitely not trust are the so-called democratic governments of this world, the ones spinning the tolerance and diversity agenda. So if a Muslim tells you to cover up, wear a hijab, or to not eat when it's Ramadan, what will you do? Well, that is wholly up to you. If a Muslim has done something wrong to you, you should have the right to retaliate. It's true. Watch the following clips and think deeply about the consequences if the Western world ceases to exist.
Major stabbing in Scotland. Migrant attacker. 2 men and a woman have been stabbed. Migrants seen on camera walking away with knives near Stig Hill Primary School. Absolutely horrific. Have a watch.
Fucking rat! Jump, you jump! How's it? The Wendy! These 2 bastards! He's not fucking cowards or not! Get started done it with us! You can't have shake bag bastards, man!
He's smiling me!
Look at the she's smiling, look at the concept, he's Wendy!
Put your stick down in it, bad man! Down in it, bad man!
What are you doing, bro? Why are you being aggressive for? Why are you being aggressive?
What do you mean?
Why did you hit that kid for?
What do you mean?
Why you hit that kid for? Why are you walking away now? You've not got no weapon? Yeah? You're a criminal and you need to get deported home. You scumbag. Yeah? Go home. You're not welcome. Bro, nothing to do with you. Go away. Scumbag, bro. Hitting a kid for no reason. That kid didn't do nothing to you. You're lucky that young little English boy didn't get his hands on you, because he would have took your head off you. That's why you yourself, didn't you? Muppet. Go back to whatever come from.
Are you okay?
Yeah, man, I'm okay.
Why are you telling me that? Literally, I walked down the street the other day.
Yeah.
You called me beautiful.
Yeah.
You're an old man. I'm young.
Who say I'm an old man?
Do we look the same age?
What age have to do with it? How old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay, sorry about that. I never know.
You shouldn't go up to young women on the streets and kids on the street.
I apologize to you. I never knew you were so young.
How old do I look then?
I thought you was older than that.
How old do I look?
In your 20s. Maybe you have on the hood over your head. Sorry, I apologize to you. Trust me. I wouldn't do that if I know you was that
You
young.
should stop going up to young females on the street.
No, if I say hi to you and say you're beautiful, that don't mean nothing. Beautiful is a compliment. But
You think it's a compliment when I have men coming up to me every minute, every day of my life? You think that's a compliment?
Yeah, it's a compliment.
Or is it harassment?
No, if I did say you're sexy, that would be harassment. So I would have pointed to sex.
So when you keep saying these things every day,
Yeah,
do the women look happy or not?
I don't know. Trust me. I say you're beautiful. If you don't like that, I never knew you were 16-year-old. I apologize to you.
Yeah, I don't think women appreciate it.
I apologize to you.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
You can't talk about another woman.
I'll make you famous. Don't worry. Don't follow women. Don't fucking follow women around. It's the month of Ramadan. Have some shame.
A woman has reported that on February 26th, around 5 p.m, a man followed her and her friends along Whitechapel Road for over 15 minutes. He began following them from the station, waiting outside shops they entered, and continuing afterward. When confronted, he didn't understand English but kept trailing them, making unsettling gestures. Another man then intervened, defending the follower and even pushing one of the women. For safety, she recorded the incident. The man continued following them along Whitechapel Road near well-known restaurants. Afterward, a local woman confirmed she'd seen the same man follow her on multiple occasions. Importantly, Tower Hamlets currently has the highest rates of stalking and harassment across London boroughs, making this part of a larger pattern. The incident has been reported to the police, highlighting the need to stay vigilant. With the borough already leading in stalking and harassment rates, every report matters. Stay alert, trust your instincts, and always report any suspicious behaviour.
I don't care.
Okay, we've asked you to
I don't care. Camera, I don't care. I will kick dog. I call him fuck off. Take him away.
Stop it now.
Take daughter.
Now.
Put vodka on her face.
What?
Yeah, and I kick your dog. Call him fuck off 10 times.
Okay, I've just texted the British
I
Transport
don't
Police, so you
fucking
need
care.
to go.
The camera, I don't care.
Let me show you a quick video. I won't show you all of it, but this is a video of migrants arriving today in Ramsgate, 500 today, the most this year. Viewers have given up on any feeling that your government will control these numbers. They look at this, it's just taking the mickey out of our country's generosity towards people. We put them up in hotels. I know you want to move them to camps, but when will you smash the gangs? When will this happen? Or even stop the boats as the Tories wanted to do?
Look, I know this is a really, and look, I see these images every day, right? Looking at these numbers is what I do every single day. What I would say is we made a range of changes. So our law enforcement cooperation with the French. I know people have strong views about cooperation with the French, but
they get lots of money. We get nothing back.
But we are cooperating with them, and we have prevented 40,000 crossings. What we're trying to do is lots of different things. There's no one silver bullet. I wish there was. Honestly, if I could just do one thing and it would solve it all, I would have done it all.
And your rivals say there is. In the UK, you're moving migrants from hotels into army camps, like in Crowborough. Do you understand why people are so frustrated about this who live near Crowborough? The local people there have started a legal action against what you're doing. Do you understand why they're worried about migrants living in a camp near their homes?
Look, I understand the strength of feeling. Of course I do. I've had asylum hotels in my constituency as well. So I do totally get what local people feel when they see either a hotel or, obviously, as we're now talking about, military sites. I know how people feel. People have expressed that to me.
You say to people near Crowborough, and would you live next door to Crowborough or next door to a migrant camp?
Well, look, I mean, I'm in a constituency that's had asylum hotels
you wouldn't
as well.
Be happy, would you, with your children?
I do understand. But look, we've got to put people somewhere. We've got to address the pull factor, the public order issues. We've got to address the impact on local communities as well. So what I would say is, you know, we are putting in a facility that will be well managed with you know, security coverage that is 24/7, working really closely.
They can come and go, can't they?
Working really closely with the local police as well. Yes, because they're not detained, so it's not like a prison. It is an accommodation facility whilst people's claims are being heard.
Would you live there? Would you be happy to live there with your children?
Yes. Well, look, you know, I think that if there was a military site in Birmingham Ladywood and it was taken over, you know, I would accept that that's part of the solution. I do know, I'm not trying to do down the strength of feeling that's happening publicly. I know that people feel strongly about it, but, you know, I think the hotels are posing an even bigger problem in this country. And we do, of course, have to put people somewhere, and military sites with a much more basic accommodation that we're putting in, I think that's a better solution. It also addresses the pull factor of people coming in, staying in 4-star hotels that cost us £53,000 per person per year.
Insane, obviously.
Bello.
I'll watch you. I'll watch you. I'll watch you. Please, shut up. Move away from me now, mate. I'll get the fuck. What the fuck are you doing? Move from me. That's from fucking tape. Go down and I just said. Fuck, bro. Fuck, I don't want to talk questions of me, bro. Let me check. Don't like a feet, bro.
Hey, what's my bet? What's my bet? I'm gonna record.
I suggest you turn your camera off, bro. I suggest you move from me, bro. Please, let me get away from me, bro. This is my fucking son. Move. away from me, bro. You're on video, yeah? Move that video. Get away from me, bro. Get away from me, bro. I was checking, bro. You're not touching bro. I'm on video, bro. I'm on license. I'm on license. Get away from my son, bro. Get the fuck away from my son now. Get the fuck away. I ain't took all of my feet, bro. Let me get your off, bro. Fuck off. Move away from me. I ain't a get the fuck away from my son. Do not touch my son. Do not touch my son, bro. I ain't took nothing. Come here, look. Come here, mate. I ain't took nothing. All that saying, don't look at my feet. Come down here with me. Come with me. Come down. Come with me. Yeah? No, you haven't.
It's for the Atto.
But this next video is truly disgusting. So an invader who entered the UK with grotesque child abuse videos gives thumbs up as he walks free from court. Osama Al-Haddad, who's 26 years old, was caught with 3 videos, including one showing a man having intercourse with a goat. Post the wrong thing on social media as a Brit and you go straight to jail, yet this man walks free.
You regret having the photos?
No.
You don't regret? Okay.
Why?
You don't regret having the photos?
Why you want to take a photo?
Do you not regret having the photo?
Huh?
Do you regret having the photo on the phone?
You want to make an appointment with me?
No, I'm asking, do you regret having the photo on your phone?
No, I don't know what is photo in that.
Why did you have the photo?
Why? Because I don't know.
Okay.
I was busy and I explained them everything.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Check this out, people. Illegal immigrants, refugees and foreigners. Look. Even the staff that work for Tower Hamlets Council, Sadiq Khan, are bringing it. They're even going to collect the food. Look. They get pizza Monday to Friday. They get pizza. They get takeaways, Chinese, Indian, chicken and chips, all paid by taxpayers, and it's all halal.
What you do with that?
Yeah,
What you doing with that, bro?
I got it.
You gonna eat it?
Yeah.
You catch it outside?
Yeah, it's important now. Now it's good.
Let me see. Let me see it. Is it alive or dead?
It's broken down. Yeah.
You gonna eat it?
Eat here?
Yeah?
Eat here.
You gonna eat it, yeah?
No.
Flipping hell. Why are you gonna eat it for?
Nothing.
Let it go, man.
I don't think third world male migrants are a problem here in the UK. Try being a female working in construction, because I'm telling you now, they treat you like absolute shit. If you get people from countries what don't respect women, women aren't allowed to talk, women aren't allowed to do these jobs, the moment they land on UK soil, they're not just suddenly going to change their mind and start being polite to women. For example, there's 4 people working on the gate, 3 are foreigners, 1's a British guy. The British guy is the only guy who's bothered looking at the piece of paper and calling me by my name. The other ones, I've had oi, girl, and click, click, click to get my attention. I'm actually working with them. They don't listen to a word I say. I might as well be talking to a bloody brick wall. But it's not the women from the foreign countries. It's not the men from Germany or the man from South Africa. It's the men from the third world countries. Starting to do my head in, to be honest. I just want to come here, do my job, be respected by the people around me. But I'm not getting that, and I can't call them out for it either, because they just turn around and call me a racist. Thanks, UK government. That's now what I have to deal with working as a woman in construction. Cheers.
Only just yesterday we saw this shocking headline. So allegedly a black migrant stabbed an African migrant to death.
The black either done it. Who was he? Was he an Afghan or what?
Afghan got stabbed, black either stabbed him. Afghan or
they're saying he's Afghan, I don't know.
Yes, the white means fucking black either, you know that. Yeah.
I just don't know.
You try to find someone special?
Not really. I hate men.
You do sex?
Pardon?
You do sex?
No.
Never?
No.
You virgin?
No.
You didn't do sex then?
No.
Then how come no virgin?
Just... No.
It's confusing. You not do sex and you're not virgin?
No. Literally.
Huh?
No, literally. Nothing.
Like you play with yourself?
No. No.
That means you virgin?
I don't know. Who knows?
Okay, nobody, if you don't want to tell. Don't mind if I ask a question, okay?
Pardon?
Don't mind I ask you a question.
I do a little bit. I do mind a little bit.
You mind?
Yeah.
Okay, don't ask you.
What was that about?
White people are inferior.
White people are inferior?
I did that because I wanted to call the police.
You throw food at my girlfriend who's white because white people are inferior?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say to you. Call the police, it's fine. Are you going to keep following me?
Yeah, I'm going to keep following you.
What are you going to do?
We'll find out where you work.
No, you're not going to find
Yeah, I will. You're going to go viral.
I don't want to be in handcuffs.
No, we'll stop. You should have kicked off then. You told you to sign on your
Do you know the reasons behind why they're coming here in the first place?
Where are they coming from? War-torn France?
Not all France.
They do. They all come from France on a boat.
They're all from different countries.
Yeah. So they fled through 13 safe countries on their way.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily.
I've been over to Calais. I've seen it all with my eyes. So I don't.
Yeah, but they're coming from countries that, exactly like you said, are war-torn countries. So
France isn't, is it?
But then, that's at the end of the day. If they come here, like, this is what has happened at the minute.
Yeah.
So it's just.
But maybe in their country, gang rape's normal.
At the end of the day, it's about keeping everyone safe, isn't it? So.
Well, you say that, but a woman's been gang raped in a churchyard, so no one's kept safe.
You're speculating about what's happened when you don't know anything yet. So you just need to.
We only know what's happened, don't we?
If you go on get your phone now, go and have a little look.
On Facebook, yeah. What Facebook is it?
Thames Valley Police.
Rolo. Look, we've got another one coming. There's another one coming. Rolo, look, wait, Rolo.
Get ya, this way, good. Get away, get.
अरब दे अंधेरे अंदर शम्मा जलाई ऐसी कलंदर शम्मा जलाई ऐसी कलंदर पत्थरां नू लाल बनांदा है सोना शादपुर वाला पत्थरां नू लाल बनांदा है सोना शादपुर वाला
Much you pay rent in there every week? No, how much you don't pay any rent in there?
For now, not. I'm going to pay, not for now.
So you get social welfare $2.30 a week?
No, I don't get it.
So how do you survive then?
I'm working.
You're working? Yeah. So you just get free rent in there and free bills?
No, it's not free.
You said you don't pay any rent in there?
I said for now.
For now?
Yeah, it's not like...
And where did you say you're from again?
South Africa.
South Africa? Oh, no, but alright, thanks very much, right? There you go. Justin Drunkondra. You don't pay any rent down here while everyone else is struggling and getting evicted. Absolute joke. Over and now.
In Ramadan especially, we must be defiant because the British Muslim community It's not defined by this. It is defined by the success, the brilliance, and the creativity in rooms like this, by contribution that Muslims make to Britain's story and to our national life. That is how it's defined. In business, in art, in education, in public service, you are the face of modern Britain. You are all representatives of a Britain that is, by any historical or international standard, a success story when it comes to diversity. That is the Britain I know, that I love, and the Britain that we are. And it is my job, the job of my government, to tell that deeper story and drown out the voices of those who seek to divide us. So thank you for everything you do in your communities. Thank you for your brilliance and service to our country. And thank you for welcoming me here this evening. Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you very much.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
And I spoke to the king on Saturday or Sunday.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن.
In recent days is age-old racism that I thought we had consigned to the 1970s and the 1980s. Basically saying that if you don't look like me, even if you were born here, you can't really be British. That is just about the most un-British thing I can think of. How dare people in this country fly our country's flag, whether it's the St George's flag of England or the Union flag of the United Kingdom, and say that that flag belongs to people who look like me, but not people who look like the Home Secretary of our country, the Mayor of this city, or many people here this evening. All bro. Fuck!
Taking all of them fucking down, bro. Fuck them! Bastards! I don't care.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
I don't care.
Life's short, man.
6 years, nothing.
You know?
Man, do 10, 12, 15, 20. What? Say 9. Yeah, yeah. You're done tonight. Oh! Ah! Oh!
A Scottish grandmother posted the following today, and the whole incident has sickened me. This is my grandson Lucas being attacked by a gang of Asian youths. Lucas attends a Bell Houston Academy in Glasgow. Lucas is 12, and from the day he started at this school he has been bullied for being white and a little bit overweight, plus he is tall for his age. Lucas has ADHD and a degree of autism. These youths are from his school and are older. They told him they will rape, stab or shoot his mother. They are terrorising the whole area and have been around for a year. We have now involved the police, media and written to the Board of Education. He is terrified to go back to school. Lucas is the kindest boy you could ever wish to meet. This has to stop. Make these little rats famous.
I did to you! Fuck I did to her! I didn't do nothing, man!
Look, they've even got security. Tower Hamlets Council, all the Muslim schools have got security guards, look, and security, but we don't. Look, spot the white person, people.
We're in England. It's a Christian country. I don't want to hear anything about the Quran. All Christian shit.
And those angels apportioning each one.
إنما توعدون لصادق.
Take her away. Take her away. Bruh. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. I'm so sorry about that. I'm sorry. About that. You should be doing
Speaker, in 2014, a man in my constituency was ambushed, violently beaten with a pickaxe handle and left lying in the street with serious injuries. At the time of the conviction, the judge called it a brutal attack. Mr. Speaker, many constituents have contacted me to express their concern that the perpetrator of this attack is still a sitting Labour councillor in Keighley and was recently pictured celebrating an election with convicted crack cocaine and heroin dealers. Prime Minister, on behalf of all victims of serious crime, will you, as the leader of the Labour Party, ensure that Councillor Mohsen Hussain is not permitted to stand in the local elections this May?
The councillor is Mohsen Hussain. He works for Bradford Council. In 2014, when he was 19 years old, he and his twin brother were convicted of ambushing and beating a man with a pickaxe handles in Keighley. He got a 12-month suspended sentence plus 250 hours of community service. No jail time. Labour endorsed him for a re-election anyway. He is still sitting. The photos show him celebrating a recent election win with 3 convicted crack, heroin, cannabis dealers. How did Mohsen Hussain respond to this? He said he made a poor decision. He treats this incident like he forgot to bring an umbrella out on a rainy day. No remorse whatsoever.
جفايات قرعت على فودكا ضربها ديرك
حشمه عودتها
خبطها يا لا هذيك فودكا هذيك ما بنقطع الشغل
انا شعب معنا
زبارة يوضع أكسيس والله شوف تكون حلو في ناس ما يظنش فهمت والله هيلا ناضي داخل هيدا
وجه
ايش معك لك ها؟
اوكي
شخاضة والله يا اخت شخاضة
I want to see Sharia law in Europe, and I want to see it in America as well.
You can say it to me, but
okay, so cover up, wear the hijab.
That's absurd.
That example of how this is happening today in the UK, in Wales to be specific, where you have this liberal, blonde-haired, white-skinned woman basically asking the government for more funding to impose headscarves on school children. Okay, so watch this clip.
And so in one school, they had a white girl wearing a hijab. First Minister, on Friday, I was with the Ethnic Youth Support Team in Swansea, and they were saying that they would like to have much more support going into schools and education venues in regards to trying to get communities to work together. And so in one school, they had a white girl wearing a hijab, and she walked down the street.
Why?
And then she came back and she said how different she felt she'd been treated because she was just wearing one piece of headwear that was different to how she would usually dress.
So basically, what we're going to start seeing more and more all across Europe is people that are going about their day, that are wearing their summer clothing, they're going to be confronted, as this German woman was, by all these Muslim women here. And then the man gets involved. I don't know if he's the husband to all these wives. And then he barges her over, right? You can kill people like that. They smash their head on the concrete, right? All because she wasn't wearing the right clothes, according to this caption here, right? We're going to see this stuff happening more and more frequently. And so what will happen is women, after a certain point, after a tipping point is reached, will no longer feel safe in public without a lot of head coverings, without their bodies being disguised. Not because they want Islam, but as an act of self-preservation. Because of the violence, the beatings that will happen, the fights outbreaking by Muslim women, pulling all the hair of the women not covering up their hair. And then it will come to a point where all the sexual harassment will be just too great. And so in order to just go from your house to work, to the shop, women, as I'm predicting, will start wearing head covering all the time, out of fear, out of self-preservation. And then what will happen is the women that choose not to will be shamed and persecuted. They won't get hired for jobs, because at a certain point when your country becomes a very high percentage Muslim, they're not going to hire you unless you're willing to cover up your hair, because it might offend the Muslim clients. Same with parliament, right? The members of parliament, like I said at the beginning of the video, they will start covering up their hair because they don't want to offend their constituency of largely Muslim people. TV presenters, sports show hosts, morning breakfast shows, they're all going to start covering up their hair.
An Islamic splinter group with a long-time base in southwest Sydney has been suddenly shut down by the Albanese government on security advice from ASIO. Anyone associating with Hizb ut-Tahrir now faces 15 years in jail under new hate laws.
After the Bondi terror attacks, begins a crackdown on hate.
This is an organisation that is determined to impose its totalitarian vision of society on the rest of Australia by force if necessary.
Islamic group Hizb ut-Tahrir, behind controversial rallies like this one in Sydney's West the day after the October 7 Hamas attack on Israel. The Home Affairs Minister deciding they're too big a risk.
We got the recommendation from ASIO, and there's a view that banning them would provide general protection for the rest of the country.
The first group outlawed under new federal hate laws anyone who is a member involved in recruitment, training or providing support, including funding, risk jail terms up to 15 years.
Hizb ut-Tahrir is now a listed organisation. Any association with them is a criminal offence.
I am pleased to see this group out of business and their hateful ways sent packing.
The group's been banned in more than a dozen countries, including the UK. It was even too much for Pakistan. But opponents to the hate laws say they're badly flawed.
It's basically a law that allows the government to ban the community groups it hates as opposed to hate groups, and that's a problem.
Jewish leaders say the ban confirms the new hate laws have teeth, but how well they sink in might well be decided in the courts.
Some say an inevitable legal fight.
Absolutely, these laws will be challenged. It's just a matter of when.
Chris Marr, 7 News.
Thanks for watching this video. May these words of reflection have helped you make up your mind in regard this issue. Now watch this short song to which you can sing along.
She packed my bags last night pre-flight, 0 hour 9 a.m. and I'm gonna be high on truth by then. I miss the West so much, I miss my life. It's crowded out by threats on such a timeless fight, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time to wake up brings us round again to find we're not the fools that think we are at home. Oh no, 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 we're rocket Muslims burning out the fuse lies alone. The West ain't the kind of place to lose your kids. In fact, it's under siege, and there's no one left to save them yet to yield. And all this nonsense I can't understand. It's just our fight every single week. Rocket Muslims, rocket Muslims. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings us round again to find we're not the slaves they want us to become. Oh no, 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 we're rocket Muslims. Rocket Muslims standing up against the threat alone. your freedom of speech and way of life. Rise up, rise up, rise up against the idiocies of governments that ever brought in Muslim threat. All lefties who support this idiocy should be deported with them back to their origin countries, as well as all illegal immigrants. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings us round again to find we're not the slaves they want us to become. Oh no, 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 we're rocket Muslims standing up against